You wake upon the shores of an inky expanse. The sea of ink. In the dark ahead of you, a speck blinks a light and pulses as you move deeper into the void. As you reach to touch it, it inscribes strange glyphs into the air, some unknown language. The light begins to surge, growing brighter and brighter until all you can see is light, and then gone. A moment later, it blinks a light by your side, bound to you.
So, I threw them into the sea and said, "That's how you raise a child!" Maybe this is the one, Nib.
Then the poor soul is a needless. You know as well as I that they are unable to speak or to bind.
But they've bound a new quill. Author knows they don't like those needless very much, so something has to be going on.
That makes no sense. These stories have been fading long before more quills started showing up. Best leave the needless to fall right back into the sea where they came.
Aww, why don't we at least let them choose their aspect and forms first? It'd be a shame to not even see what they choose to be. Needless! Looks like you're not dead yet, so that's a good sign. And the form you chose is wonderful!
Yes, you've bound a quill. Quite unusual. It seems the ink has plans for you.
Oh, yes, it does. You've already performed bindings and everything. Quite the spectacle it was.
Yes, a needless and a binder. Well, the Guardian ahead will not be as kind. Should you defeat it, perhaps you and your quill truly are fated for something grander than the sea.
Or not.
Well, it seems you're a binder of some strength. Though you will continue to find these anomalies spread throughout our worlds.
They're taking all the ink away from us, making our stories fade away. Bad little Unraveled. Bad.
For now, though, it's time you leave this place and venture to the Athenium, the center and stronghold for all these worlds.
They don't like us much in there, so best if we say our goodbyes for now. But don't you worry, we'll see you soon.
The ink is not yet finished with you, Needless. Your form is young and still without purpose, but trust in your quill and you may just find it.
You appear inside a cavernous hall, hacked with emptiness, but full of stories. A massive clock of books and gears looms above the expanse, tick, tick, ticking away. From the countless black depths, damp breezes moan to life and stir the pages strewn about the rubble. Your quill urges you deeper into the cavernous space.
Arthur be damned, another one. All you needless just traipsing here, still damp from the sea from which you crawled. I thought that surely the Inkbound had created you with more sense than that, yet you all continue to surprise me. Well, you're in the Athenium now, needless. And no binder worth their words is going to give you unfettered access to our stories without a proper proving. A short dive into the inkwell should give us a good idea of you. And at the very least, knock a little sense into that empty head. Try not to drown too quickly.
It's this way. Ah! Another needless. Always a welcome sight to see another one of you running around our worlds. You are the ones doing the hard work, after all. Oh, the Inkbound is trying, I'm sure. But you are the ones actually fighting those villains. Nasty creatures. But you'll see that soon enough. Oh, and you can call me the Scribe, but honestly, it's best you keep our meeting between us. Not that you could tell anyone, even if you wanted to. Sorry.
The sea of ink laps against the straight-edge blocks you walk along. You're back again. But it's not quite the same sea, is it? You can make out the edges of stories just beyond the horizon. No, there's intent and form here. Underneath the brush, you can make out the remnants of a once well-manicured garden that's been lost to time and neglect. The overgrown forest that towers over you now retains some of that stillness, but none of the peace, only danger and hostility.
Nice job with those unraveled so far. But you ain't lived until you fought a raven as big as a house. Though you probably have a lot more holes in you once you do, huh? Welly well, you're a shiny new needless, aren't you? Got a quill and everything. Bet you got quillins to spare too, huh? Well, be buying or be moving. This place ain't kind to idlers.
Thanks for watching, and if you like what I do and want to support, click my Ko-fi link in the description.